Hey, what's going on? Matthew Taman here with another Joomla video review and demo. In this video, we are going to take a look at starting your own membership website and the extension that I recommend for you to use. Now, membership websites are very popular today. When you think about streaming platforms like Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, and so many other, Amazon, so many other websites have incorporated the membership system into their business model. Now, why is that important? That is important because when you have a membership website, everything or just about everything is automated. So people come on your website, they subscribe to something, and they get access to it. So I want to show you the extension and how you can be able to use it and integrate it with your existing platform. So I recommend this PayPlans from Stack Ideas. So let's take a quick look at some of the features that it has and to see if this is a good fit for what you're doing. And we're going to take a look too on the demo and on the back end of it, how everything is set up. So you can create a membership and a subscription website with your Joomla. So even if you don't have a Joomla site, there is a way that you can integrate this with your existing website. And the way to do that is you will use this extension and then you can connect it to your website. So even if you don't have a Joomla website, you can integrate this particular extension with your business. So let's go here. You have different plans. You can set up different plans. It has flexible billing and it gives you great insight and also monitoring and logs. So let's take a look at the overview now. So let's go first to the integration. Integrations allow you to integrate with different payment gateways. In other words, if you want for people to make payments online, this is how they are going to make the payment. And it shows you about 36 plus different ones that you can use. You have PayPal, you have Stripe, you have to check out, and so many other ones. Now you may be asking, what if my payment gateway is not here? You can contact the developers and they can be able to have a solution for you, but more than likely you're going to be using one of these here, the payment gateway that's available, because just about every business use one of these and they're accessible globally. So even if you don't live in the US and you live somewhere else, you can be able to use one of these as well. And let's take a look at other third-party integrations. Now, what is a third-party integration? Third-party integration is when you integrate with other softwares. Okay, that's key. When you're building a platform, you need to be able to integrate with different platforms and different extensions. So you can integrate with extensions that this company builds, or you can integrate with an extension that they don't build, like they have Easy Block. All the Easy is about the same company: Easy Social, Easy Discuss. You have the JVents, Kunina, Foca Download, Zoo. So you can integrate with these here and many, many more. I recently built a video streaming platform for a company, and I integrated this system with it, where people pay to get access to certain content, certain videos or certain parts of the website. And then another great thing too is that you have posting restrictions. This is really great because you can determine what users are able to do what on the site. So users can be able to see something, but they may not be able to do something. So if you have a premium section where you want for people to preview, but in order for them to get access to it, they would have to subscribe, you can do that as well. Or if you want to make the entire website restricted just to specific people to create an account, pay for subscription, get access to it, you can do that as well. And again, it also integrates with the following J reviews, which is another great extension that you can be able to use for your reviews. You can do the tax as well. You can charge taxes on top of your subscription, or you can charge independent of the subscription. And you can also integrate it with different mailing lists. You have MailChimp, AC Mailing, Mailster, and other ones. This is really great because when someone signs up, you can send them an automatic email to let them know about their subscription when it expires. Just think about how other subscription platforms like the Netflix and the HBO Max, the Disney Plus, how they work. When you subscribe to it, it's automatically charged every month. They send you emails, notifications when new things come out. And then you have your media storage too. Now, Easy Social is a component that they build, the same company. So it gives you an idea of how much storage that you have, and people can always choose to upgrade. And then you have a lot of free apps as well. You can take a look at the free apps here. You have the AC mailing, the basic taxation, digital classified points, which is another extension that I did a review on. So make sure you check that out. Alta user points, user block categories, Google Analytics, J reviews, Jam social profile types, Kanina. I'm just going through here. Focal download, Post Affiliate Pro, Sobi, Zoo. So VirtualMart. So this is another great extensions that you can be able to integrate that's included with the app. So what that means is, let's go for example, if you wanted to assign certain users to get access to certain shopping groups with VirtualMart, it's an e-commerce extension. Well, you can do that here, and you can restrict that only certain people get access to certain parts of your site. So now let's take a look at the plans. You can create different types of plans. You can create a plan group. In other words, if you want to create a group, let's say for singers, for example, all the singers that you're dealing with will be part of that group. So if you have a site that has different things you're offering, you can plan a group and share for singers or for photographers, for designers, for marketers. This gives you the option to build as many groups as you want to, because when you have groups, then you can be able to see what these groups are. So the groups can even be for a specific region. Let's say you have a membership website and you want to offer people from a certain country a certain price. Well, you can do that, or a certain region, a certain price. You can do that here as well. And you have the option to upgrade. One great feature about memberships is that you have the ability to upgrade your plan. So if you start off with a basic plan, you should give your students or your members ways for them to upgrade to a higher plan. They can either upgrade, or they can also downgrade, which is another great thing too. I know that when you go to the Netflix and other platforms, they'll show you, do you want to upgrade your plan? So that's another way for you to use that. And then you have renewals. Now this is money that comes, you don't have to do anything. It is automatically done for you. When you set your renewals, it just automatically happens. So if someone subscribes for a plan for weekly, every week is going to take that money off. Every month is going to take that money off. Every year, however you set it, is very easy to set up, and you can just sit back, relax, and just watch the money flow in. And then you have dynamic modifiers. You can offer different pricing and add extras like a like an upgrade, right? You can upsell. So let's say that, like, for example, you can have something where you can buy, let's say, a basic website package, where a standard package, let's say, is $150. Well, you can say if you want SEO as addition to that, you can pay extra $10. If you want to add, support, you can pay extra $3. So this gives you a way for you to create a very systematic way plan. Now, I say systematic is that when you're building your planning structure, you need to have a system with it. Just don't charge people for the sake of charging them. I've seen membership websites where people, they just charge ridiculous fees without being able to justify them. Okay. Now, when you're creating your plans, this is another way too for you to make more money, because you can charge them a lower fee, but then for the add-ons, you charge them more for the add-ons. Let's say you can charge them. Let's say, for example, if I wanted to install websites for someone, right? I can create a plan that says if you want me to install Joomla on your site, it's $40. But if you want me to do customizations, you want me to do more tweaks, is $500, right? So that's another way too for you to be strategic when you're creating the modifiers. And you have different plans, add-ons. They can choose to opt into different plans here, which is always great. And you have advanced pricing. You can set different prices, different intervals. You see here, lifetime, 1 year, 6 months. I always tell people that when it comes to your pricing, you have to be strategic about it. Just don't charge fees just for charging sake. You want to make sure that whatever you're charging, it makes sense. I've seen so many membership websites where they're charging a ridiculous amount, and they can't justify it. If you cannot justify what you're charging, don't expect for people to pay for it. So next, let's go to insights. The insights give you an idea for your reporting. Now, when you build a membership website, you're always going to have reports. Your reports are great because you get to see about your leads, your sales, the generation, so you know exactly how things are going. When you understand your sales, then you can kind of tweak your marketing to say, okay, I'm getting a lot of, packages. I'm selling a lot of, package 1, but somehow package 2 or 3 is not selling. What do I need to do? It gives you insight into your sales, your total revenue. It gives you a growth analysis here so you can see how you're doing each month, which is a great indicator for you to know what you need to work on, what to keep improving on, what you're doing that works. So your growth analysis is really great. And it also shows your renewal. How many people renew? Let's say you have a site that has 100 members. And out of those 100, only 3 are renewing. Well, that's not good. You have to figure out why is it. And you're going to have times where certain months where some more people renew and others may not renew. So you have to check that out. And then, of course, you're able to check the upgrade for the paid plan. You can upgrade it to the latest version. And then next, let's take a look at the flexible billing. Now, flexible billing is really great because you can give free trials. You can do recurring where it occurs every week. I believe they have every hour, every day, every month, every year. That makes it easier for you. So as you're planning, you want to see how do you want to charge with this particular one. You can also do trials. And the way that trials work is they can try something for 7 days, for 24 hours, for a week, a month, however you want it to be. At the end of that trial, then it's going to automatically just, charge them what your normal fee is. You can also do invoices. You can send out invoices to people and they can be able to log in and get the invoices paid. You can offer discounts. Let's say you're starting a new membership website and you want to offer 10% off. You can do a fixed amount or you can do a percentage amount. So you can do $10 off. You can do 30% off. This is really great, especially when you want to have, certain sales. So it gives you a lot of specifics you can do. You can also do referral discounts, right? Where people get to refer someone with a code, a coupon code, and they can, claim that up to a certain amount of times. And as I mentioned before, you can do fixed or you can do percentage in terms of discount. So this gives you a lot of room, right? So if you want to offer a fixed amount, you can offer a fixed amount. But when you're offering these discounts, I want you to listen to me. A lot of people make this mistake. You have to factor in your profit. I've seen so many people say, you know what? I'm just going to give them a huge discount and you end up not making profit. So when you are factoring your discount, whether it's for fixed or for a percentage, you have to look at your overheads. How much are you spending? And how much are you making? If you give this discount, you have to look at the time frame as well. Do you want to give it for 15 days? Do you want to give this discount for however period of time that is going to last? And then you have here your different rewards type. Discount for share and purchase. So now let's take a look at the monitoring and logs. Another key component of a membership website is you want to be able to see what's going on, the monitoring, the logs, what's happening on the site. You can set a cron job to know if it's been executed properly. Now, a cron job is just a certain command that repeats itself, whether it's every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 20 minutes, every week. You can set that up on the server side of it. And once you get that set up, it's going to let you know if there's any bugs, any issues, then it can let you know for that as well. So that's key to know, because sometimes your site have issues and errors and you don't know why. When you check your logs, then you can be able to see that, oh, okay, a new subscription was created, but then the client can get access to it. They're having this problem. What do I need to do? This is going to tell you everything. And it gives you a track of your audit. You have to audit your site to see when plans were created, and the system is going to let you know. Just so in case if you have multiple people managing your site, you can know who's doing what, when, and why. And you get payment notifications as well to find out, when payments come in, because it's important. Sometimes you may want to approve payments manually. Sometimes you want to make sure that, things go through, because with systems, things always happen. So you never know, but it's always good to just monitor your logs. So now we're going to take a look at the demo. Okay, so we'll go there and we'll go to view demo. So this is what it looks like. Very nice and clean. You can put this best pack here so you can feature certain packages. And then when someone clicks on subscribe now, they can be able to put in a discount code. They can put in their email, and they can even follow you on social media if you want them to. They can log in, or they can register now. So let's click here, and we're going to cancel and return. And then it shows you here the different types of plans that you have, the free plans. Now, when it comes to plans, you may not need this many, but I've seen where certain companies, larger companies, they're offering a ton of different things. Not even large companies, but if you're offering multiple services and you want people to subscribe, once you get this set up properly, you are set. In other words, the system is going to take care of the rest for you. So if you're looking to build different type of memberships within your structure, you can create different plans, different groups. So when people subscribe to it, they get access to it. So you go for the fix, it shows you. And then you have here some of the other features in terms of integration restrictions. It restricts, certain parts. So you see right now, you can start reading it, but in order to access this content, it's going to show you that you need to subscribe. I know that a lot of newspapers now offer subscription. Like sometimes when you go to like the New York Times or other sites, in order for you to read certain articles, they want you to subscribe, right? So the same thing happened to category restrictions. If you want to restrict categories to certain people, you can do that. Easy Blog, you have coupon codes, as I mentioned before, and other restrictions that you can be able to do as well. So with the integration, it integrates with Easy Blog, it integrates with Easy Social and so many other platforms. And now let's take a look at the back end demo. Everything you see on the front end here has been done on the back end. All the plans, all the groups, all the integrations happen right here. So on this section, you have the settings, right? When you first log in, it's going to show you your sales. It's going to show you, when you click on it, it shows you all the sales that you have, whether it's paid, whether it's pending. And then you see your revenue from all those sales. You see active subscription. You see expired subscription. This gives you a clear idea, a clear picture of how things are going on your site. And then over here, you go over to the settings. You can do the general settings, which covers everything about your site. You can set your currency. They have all the different currencies in the world. So if you're not using the US dollar, whatever your currency is, you can set that. And the system is going to process it based on your currency. Okay, also based on the merchant account that you use, you can connect it with this and the system will process that for you. You can put your currency prices before you have to check out. Default all the starts after login, the registration, integration, Joomla. Now, if you're building a community website and you want to use the Joomla integration or registration or the Easy Social, what this means is that when people register, it's going to use whatever platform that you choose registration system. So if you want to keep it simple, you can go with the Joomla, or if you're using a social extension like the Easy Social or other extension, you can use the registration process from that extension. And then you have the capture form. If you want to make sure that you don't get a lot of spam, you can set that up there. And then you have the invoices. You can create invoice. This is your company's information and the content source. Then you have your plans. This is where you get to create different plans, and you can set the different parameters for the different plans. You have your discounts. You can check out the discount settings. You can enable to the follower. You have your layout. You have your system, and you have your countries. So you can unpublish certain countries that you don't want. If you don't serve them, you can unpublish them. You can choose just a specific country that you want. So if you want to focus primarily on the US, you can do that as well. And then you can check your orders here to see how many subscriptions you have in a little more detail. So you click on each one. It's going to show you the plan that this individual had, when it expired, when it renews. It shows you the invoice, the transactions. It shows you the log, all the access details right here. You can even add a new voice to this as well. And then you have your statistics. You can see your sales, as we saw before. You can see your growth, if it's growing or not. And then you have your renewals, and then you have the upgrades. And then this is where you can create your plans. Again, you can have as many plans as you need to. You have your groups. You can create groups to specific region or specific country or specific product type or specific category or specific offering. The group option here is incredible. There's no limit as to how many groups you can create, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. So you can create new, you can apply badge, you can select the parent if it's a parent or if it's just a part of another group. And then you have the dynamic modifiers. You have the plan assignment. You can assign plans to different groups right here so that only certain people get access to it. And then you could also advanced pricing. You can do limit subscription to a certain amount. So let's go ahead and click on new. So you put the amount here. Put your title, and then you can apply on all plans. And you want to set the parameters, the limit, okay? If you are offering something special where you want to take, let's say, only the first 15 people that sign up, you can put that limitation here. Just put 15. Do you want to apply it to all plans? If not, then you can choose the plan that you want to apply it. Now, this is key because there are times when you are offering something and you want to keep a limit on there. Let's say the first 100 people, the first 50 people. Well, you can do that here and you can create a plan for that, like limited time offer plan. So that's another cool feature that they have. And then, of course, you can do your discounts, your discount codes. You can do discount generators for specific type. And then you have your payment method. This is how you accept payments. You can do, they have different ones you can choose from. You click new to add that. And then they have different apps that you can be able to use to integrate with your site. You can check out your users and then custom notification. You can set that up here. Go to new, and then of course you can be able to kind of edit these here, pre-expiry. This is great because you want to set something so the system will let them know, when the cart was abandoned, a subscription cancel or try period, or different notifications there, which is cool to have. And then you have your notification templates that you can be able to take a look at to edit, and you can set out emails. You can also check out referrals. You can do different languages. You can do automation. So you go to new, you can set different automation here for it, and you can check your logs and you can check your reports. So that gives you an idea of what you're able to do with it. And again, you can integrate this with any existing website, right? Even if it's not a Joomla website, you can process your membership through this, even your website's not Joomla. But if it is Joomla, that's even great. You just have to install this in your Joomla website, and then you're good to go. If you'd like to learn how to build websites with Joomla or manage your existing websites, just go to matthewtaman.com, click on training, and then you can book a session so we can go through your website and get you the help and support that you need.